I'd like to do a song by Chris Christopherson. I read years ago that Chris was in a recording studio on Music Row in Nashville, Tennessee, and ran across a good friend of his that was there, Johnny Cash. Johnny had gotten Chris started years ago, and Johnny that day was so racked on drugs and alcohol, Chris said that he just didn't think Johnny would make it much longer. Chris went home and just wished that Johnny would beat that damn devil that he saw in Johnny's face. As luck would have it, Johnny met June Carter, married a good woman, and turned his life around. And this is the song that Chris wrote that afternoon, To Beat the Devil. Well, it was winter time in Nashville, down on Music Row, and I was looking for a place to get myself out of the cold, to warm the frozen feeling that was eating at my soul, and keep the chilly wind off of me and my guitar. Well, my thirsty wanted whiskey, but my hunger needed beans, but it had been a month of paydays since I heard that eagle scream. So with a stomach full of empty and a pocket full of dreams, I left my pride and stepped inside a bar. Actually, I guess you could call it a tavern. Cigarette smoke to the ceiling, sawdust on the floor, friendly shots. Well, I saw there was just one old man sitting at the bar, and in the mirror I could see him checking me and my guitar. Well, he turned and he nodded, he said, "Come up here, boy, show us what you are." I said, "I'm dry," so he bought me a beer. Well, he nodded at my guitar and he said, "It's a tough life, ain't it?" I just looked at him, he said, "You ain't making any money, are you?" I said, "You been reading my mail?" He just smiled and said, "Let me see that guitar, boy, I got something you ought to hear." And then he laid it on my ear. If you waste your time talking to people who don't listen to things that you are saying, who do you think's gonna hear? And if you should die explaining how things they complain about are things they could be changing, who do you think's gonna care? There were other lonely singers in a world turned deaf and blind, who were crucified for what they tried to show, and their voices have been scattered through the swirling winds of time, 'cause the truth remains no one wants to know. Well, the old man was a stranger, but I'd heard that song before, back when failure had me locked out on the wrong side of the door, when no one stood behind me but my shadow on the floor, and lonesome is more than a state of mind. You see, the devil, he haunts the hungry man, and if you don't want to join him, well, you gotta beat him. Now, I ain't saying I beat the devil, not by a long shot, but I drank his beer for nothing, and then I stole his song. And you can still hear me singing to people that don't listen to the things that I am saying, praying someone's gonna hear. And I guess I'll die explaining how things they complain about are things they could be changing, hoping someone's gonna care. I was born a lonely singer and I'm bound to die the same, but I gotta feed a hunger in my soul. And if I never earn a nickel, I'll never die ashamed, 'cause I don't believe that no one